Again, Andy with Handy Andy Handyman, and welcome back to a quick project run through. This is a house in the Dunwoody part of Atlanta. Lots of people love to live in this area, great schools, close to in town, close to offices, all that kind of stuff. And so this is a make ready project, and this is a bit of a rush one. We are starting this job today, and this listing goes live in about 48 hours. So we got a lot to do. And the whole thing here is there's a lot of things we could do. When we came out, the homeowner had a huge list of things that he wanted to do. And some of the stuff is stuff that we're just gonna leave for an inspection report. Like the missing mortar on the brick out here, not gonna do it. Someone hit that brick wall over there, not gonna do it. A lot of the trim needs to be painted. He's got some rotted trim on the front out here that we're aware of, not gonna do it. If we have time, we'll go ahead. I didn't catch this on the walkthrough and repaint just this front entry area right here. It's all about first impressions. And if you saw me right now, I've got about a 5-foot afro. So my first impression is I just don't care about what I look like. So if I'm single, nobody wants to date me, and that's okay. But when it comes to houses, we want to sell houses and we want to sell them fast. Fast and the Furious home style is what we want to do. And so we got the crew in here today. Daniel and Emil's in here, Latrice, I'm here. And so this is like 1980s. It's hard to catch it in the video, but like you can sort of see this is the ceiling. And they did the same thing upstairs right here. So when a home buyer comes in here, this house is gonna sell for around $850,000, maybe a little bit more. And you can see the color range that we're looking at. These are all off-whites and whites. This is dove white or white dove here, which is what we've decided to do. So we've done a bunch of brush outs in here. And all we're doing, we could come through here and repaint everything. Like we could repaint this living room. And what stinks about this stuff for the most part is whoever buys this house, whatever we do, they're gonna turn right around and pay us or somebody else to redo it because they want their own colors. This is a little dark, but we think it's okay. So we told them not to repaint there. I've got painters in here right now, so I'll try to peek around from the other corner. But this is the dining room. It's got a dark green ceiling. It's got dark, kind of yellow brown. It's really the ceiling paint. It's this paint right here is on the walls in there. And so we're gonna lighten everything up. The lower part of it is a dark green, which matches the ceiling and the judges panel. So this is faux judges panel where they've trimmed drywall out like this to make it look like fancy wood paneling. And so in this dining room back here, this is all dark green. So we're gonna lighten it up and we're gonna match this to the linen trim that they have in here. And so when you're doing this kind of stuff, you want to do everything that might scare a buyer. And so Daniel's been working in here in the kitchen area. This drywall was nailed up here, and on that joint from people walking upstairs, it cracked the ceiling. And so he's going to go ahead, he's put screws in here, and he's going to go ahead and tape this off and skim and finish it so it's nice and perfect. And then we'll come through here and repaint the whole ceiling. They've had a couple leaks that have been fixed, so we've re-skimmed here. But anything like that, you just want to fix it on the front end so it doesn't deter a buyer from coming in. And a lot of the stuff in Atlanta right now, they're offering over list price because there's a shortage of housing. There's too many buyers for too few houses, and so it means the price goes up. Basic supply and demand. Our customers asking why we brought this welcome mat in here today. It's to put our ladders on when we're working on the hardwood floor so we don't scratch anything. And so they'll come up the stairs up here, and we will lighten all this stuff up. I'll be neutral. And people ask all the time, well, do I need to repaint the kids' bedrooms? No, I wouldn't here. It's fine. The master ceiling, we won't go through it. Had some water stains, so we're fixing that. And then upstairs here in their one daughter's bedroom, they've got some stains against the ceiling. So if you've got anything like this where you had a water leak, we're gonna go ahead and try and prime that over and hide it and hopefully blend it in with the rest of the ceiling. And then in this one, it's too much, so we're gonna repaint this ceiling in here. You know, so you're not hiding anything. The repair's already been made. You just don't want a buyer to come in here and think about anything other than what a beautiful updated home. And I can see myself with my family here. And the better real estate agents are going to do that with you. You don't have to go crazy and spend crazy amounts of money. But you see how dark this is up here? And just stupid stuff like your smoke detector's yellow with age. It's just part of the aging process. Just change them. They're not expensive. There's one nail pop in this wall down here. We'll fix it. It's right in there. You can see it right there. And the rest of this is just lighten it up. It'll be bright and white. So we'll come back in a couple days. We'll be done here in 2 days, and this house will be sold in 2 more days or less. My brother and I run a crew of about 30 people. We do everything from carpentry to rotted wood, trim, paint, flooring, Got a lot of good folks working with us. Plumbing, we have a plumbing division, all kinds of repairs, electrical, roof repairs. You name it, we do it. You just have to be patient with us. Some of the folks that we jump for, this particular real estate agent, we would do anything for. If you are thinking about listing a home in the Atlanta area and it's you know, in a higher price point, this is an agent you want. She's one of the top agents in the country, not just Atlanta. And we're very lucky and fortunate to be part of her team. Just an amazing person. But this one will come together very quickly. And then what happens with projects like this, there's always an inspection report. Buyer comes in. Once you're with us, we can knock out anything on the inspection report. Our price points are great. We're good value. And God bless me, it's hard to believe I've been doing this for almost 30 years in Atlanta. So we'll see you at the next house. Bye for now.